Two of the top 4 seeds who began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. The Bulldogs offense comes on the field first today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. First down here for this offense. Ball handed off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
He finds the running back for a 4th down catch.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would love to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return. So the Duke Blue Devils offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Grant behind the line. It's Little. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on the wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Powers through. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Duke. They strike first in this national title bout.
Here they just rely on the big boys up front to get a good push, get some tough yards to put 6 points up on the board.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down and still motoring. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. They mix it up with a run. He shreds the tackle. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They get him down, but not before he leads the football to the 32. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try the right here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Catch made on the right side. He finally made the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Dogs hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. The first play of the drive now from the 25. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Pressure is coming. Punt over the middle. It's Taylor. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sends up a 4th down play now. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Close to the tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Touchdown, Dogs! Way too much speed in that play.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. Handoff from the shotgun. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Offside for defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, you know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. They trap him for a sack.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
3rd down, out of the shotgun, looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man in the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there. Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Taylor. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
He got it. The field goal's good.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets him to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time he scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Bulldogs will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 4th. Quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense To be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. He'll field the punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Incompletion makes it second down. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Close to the tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Now it's second down here. He's looking to throw. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. And he's brought down, but they move backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays.
It is intercepted.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass is caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down, but time is running out. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it falls incomplete. Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. And he's got it. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
BAT puts him up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. The Bulldogs will crank up the tempo. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he drops back in the gun. Wide open downfield. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. And they'll use the ground game here. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the extra point is good, makes it a 21-17 game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. They're going to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. They move the 6 before to the line here on first down now. And they quickly spike the football to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Yeah, the coach, they have some explaining to do. I'm not sure what the thinking is sending out the field goal unit here. They're making his first attempt. This one is from 38 yards out. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Will kick it deep to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. Over the middle, it's Taylor. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw on the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Going to throw forward on third and short. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
And the Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And here's the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. It's a shotgun run call. Nowhere to run. Of corralling for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. And the tailback's got it again. Gets the first and still running. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
They keep him off balance with a run. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
To the air, it's Stockton. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. Dogs come to the line with first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Second down and goal upcoming. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And now they'll set up for the point after. They knock through the P18 to go up 28-17. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Blue Devils offense has back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
And they'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? They'll run it here. They got him down out near the 40.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
You'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And then first down, right back to the running game. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that previous play. To throw, it's Stockton. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
I just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the 4th quarter. first play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
The Blue Devils will have to punt this one away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. Choosing to return the punt. And the returner will be brought down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
With the catch, it's Taylor. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Tight end goes in motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
To throw, it's Stockton. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Dogs. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Duke's offense heads back out of the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking for some space. It's Edwards. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go across midfield. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
He's running out of time here. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run at the middle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Defense is coming after him. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So second down after the incompletion. He's going to hand this off. Running with purpose. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
They try to sneak it for the first.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got them to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Leaning on the run game here late. Fights through a tackle. Touchdown, Georgia. They are pouring it on now. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. What it comes down to this, they need to create some fourth-quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The touch strategy here.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And, Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Duke.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
And the running back takes the handoff. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring it down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but that first down is all they need to clinch the national championship.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. It's a mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs.